Everything they've told you about linen is a complete lie. Linen is not just a regular fabric like the rest, because it has the highest frequency of all fabrics, 5,000 hertz compared to the human body's 100 hertz. It acts as a powerful healing tool. When patients were wrapped in linen, its high frequency transferred to them, helping to combat the lower frequencies associated with illness. This is why the Rockefellers removed linen sheets from hospitals in the 1900s. They discovered a secret about this fabric that they didn't want you to know.
When people talk about like wanting to go back in time to Rome, you really don't want to, because it would have smelled terrible.
I imagine it smells like Europe.
Rich people get carried around, and these things are called litters. So the reason they would do that is because poor people lived in what are called insulae. They were these big apartment buildings, and everybody would go to the bathroom in a copper pot, and you were supposed to take it down and dump it in the sewer, but they're really high off the ground. They don't want to do that, so they would dump it out the window. The reason the curbs are so high, like if you've ever been to Pompeii, the curbs are really high, and they're like hard to step off of. It's because the street would be filled with piss and shit. So the rich people didn't want to walk in it. That's why other people carried them, not because they didn't want to walk.
Damn, fair enough.
Alcohol sales have dropped. They've plummeted. People are realizing like this is demonic.
Have you ever had alcohol?
I've never drank a drop of alcohol my entire life. Alcohol is called alcohol. It means body-eating spirit, right? And when you drink alcohol, it is like, bro, it brings in demonic influence into your life. When you black out drunk, that's like one of the purest forms of demonic possession. And like the thing is, like, they don't even know it. That's why they don't remember it. Because it's not them in their body.
They never remember.
Yeah. Alcohol comes from the realm of the dead. It's rotted juice, bro.
I met a lot of people who've been blackout drunk.
Yeah. You were talking to a demon, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You always hear about humans destroying the planet and how bad humans are. Something I'm obsessed with is what fruit and vegetables used to look like before humans. Like a natural banana before thousands of years of domestication. I would never want to eat that. And the same thing with a natural carrot. If it didn't have the humans domesticating it over thousands of years and refining it and breeding it, and carrots are not naturally orange, by the way. Humans made them orange. I'm really interested in the rose because the roses that we know with so many petals have been selectively bred over centuries. They look like this, with just 5 petals.
I know, man. I'm using this bird.
Is schizophrenia something that's demonic?
It is 100% demonic. Most people don't know about schizophrenic people is they're highly prophetic. They know stuff. The demons will then give them supernatural knowledge and understanding. It gives them this feeling of, oh, I have the answers. I know. I understand.
Okay.
The word genius comes from the word jinn. Original genius was somebody that had a jinn or a demon following them around, giving them supernatural knowledge and understanding. Socrates even talks about having a jinn or a demon, but it's a perversion that opens you up to all kinds of demonic influence. That's the beginning of selling your soul.
Fairies are not tiny little innocent pixies. They're terrifying spirits.
Let's talk about that.
They don't abide by a human moral code. In Irish folklore, fairies are spirits of the dead. Don't even acknowledge them. Don't talk about them.
What are we doing now?
Well, we're going to have to see how this pans out, won't we? The fairy rules, right? Let me tell you before you go out in your yard.
There are fairy rules.
Yeah. First of all, if you see one, no, you didn't. Don't say thank you for a gift. You can take it.
Has this happened to you?
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Do you believe it's a fairy?
Not in the way that you might expect, you know.
What did you see?
It's hard always to explain these stories.
Yeah, GTA temps, yeah.
Here are 4 powerful frequencies you need to listen to. Frequencies are sound waves hidden inside music that can actually affect the way you feel. Most music is designed to make you feel worse, essentially messing with your entire frequency. To protect your energy, check out these 4. 852 hertz helps increase your intuition and clear spiritual blockages. 714 hertz is excellent for pain relief and deep relaxation. 528 hertz is known as the healing frequency to restore your mind and soul. And 111 hertz is a divine frequency that promotes better sleep and amazing dreams. There are many more powerful, hard-to-find frequencies to explore for your own well-being.
This is how you know humans are not that smart. You probably think this tower is moving, but it's not. Look a little harder.
sacrificing animals. What's the significance behind that?
First off, I'll say I don't do any of that in the United States. If that type of work has to be done, I go out of the country, where it's a normal practice.
Does that ever bother you?
No. Spirit feeds off of blood. You could do cleansing with chicken. Chicken pulls off, it cleans you, and then you have to kill it, and you feed them.
Feed them, meaning spirit?
Yeah. So when you're getting ready to do a sacrifice, the animal, they humble themselves. They come to you and they just, like when the beef comes to you, they will kneel down in front of you and just put their head down.
As if they know.
As if they know.
Yeah. I shot at somebody's feet. Come behind. It didn't even kill them. It didn't even kill them. It's retarded.
Real chicken is yellow, not white. Pasture-raised chicken usually has yellow fat and skin because of natural pigments found in grass, corn, and marigold. Industrial chicken raised indoor on grain looks much more pale in comparison. This gets even worse once you consider that 97% of USDA chicken is washed in chlorine, washing away more of the natural color. The result is that white, pale chicken can often signal less diversity in diet and lower micronutrient content. And best you can do is look for chicken like this that has pasture access, eating bugs, grass, and natural feed. Did you know that McDonald's sells 6.5 million burgers every single day? That's nearly 200 million a month. But here's the strange part. Where are all the cows? Even if one cow gives 1,000 burgers, McDonald's alone would need hundreds of thousands every month, and that's not counting Burger King, Wendy's, or the rest. So where are they hiding all these cows? Massive secret farms, underground ranches, or maybe something we're not supposed to know.
Yeah, you know, I fixed my HDMI and it's already fucked up again.
Secrets hidden in plain sight.
I had my PS5 on the
Netflix intro. Stop assuming the intro sound is a random musical chord. The tone is a wedding ring snapping against wood layered over a backwards human heartbeat. It is engineered to trigger subconscious anxiety that locks your focus onto the screen. The internet. Stop assuming the digital web operates wirelessly through space satellites. They handle less than 1% of communication. The entire global internet relies on fragile fiber optic glass cables laid across the dark ocean floor. A single deep sea tremor can instantly disconnect a hemisphere.
I spoke to a farmer who said they spray their berries so much that they won't even eat their own berries. If you squeeze them, what you're actually getting in the juice is just a whole bunch of pesticides. It makes you wonder, are there any foods we just can't touch anymore because we've made them so unhealthy? Personally, I don't touch any conventionally grown fruits or vegetables. I only buy from the farmer's market, so I know exactly what I'm eating.
The word voodoo, when the public hear this word or they say it, what do they usually get wrong?
That it's all about evil and revenge. We don't even have like a Satan type thing. That has nothing to do with voodoo. It's a religion of enslaved people. It's a religion of oppressed people.
If someone is going through real life trauma, I don't think people realize that voodoo was used to put an end to that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Like if I'm being lynched and my kids are being stolen, of course I'm going to have spells that are designed to take somebody out.
What is it, 5 points per kill? Like,
I think that people need monsters.
Tell me why.
Like, wouldn't it be depressing if there was nothing out there worse than people? There used to be eagles in New Zealand, a Hast eagle, big enough to snatch up kids. Now they're gone. That's why we're still afraid of the dark, because we have genetic memory of sitting around the campfire and something dragging off our friend and eating it.
That is mind-blowing.
Genetic memory is 100% true.
Do you think all of that happened? And do you think he actually remote viewed alien bases on the dark side of the moon?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Bases on the moon? Yeah. They're there. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever remote viewed?
Oh, yeah.
Alien bases?
Yeah.
And what did you see?
Basically what they were doing, and they're on other places too, of course.
What were they doing?
Basically what I got for most of them was minerals. They're just interested in minerals. Nothing, no skullduggery or anything like that. Nothing
Is the moon an artificial object sent here to monitor Earth?
So you're talking about Catholic Church?
Catholic Church is satanic, yes, 100%.
Tell me why.
Type in Vatican snakehead. That's where the Pope preaches from, bro. Look inside the mouth of that snake. You'll see that wicked-looking sculpture of Jesus. It's supposedly Jesus rising from hell. No, fool, that's Jesus burning in hell. It's totally occultic. It's not of God. Like, what are you kidding? Like, why are you worshiping these men? They're imperfect.
You're talking about the ones in the Bible, throughout the Bible.
All of the people, no, the saints and all the things afterwards. Jesus literally said, "Why do you call me good? Don't you know that no one is good?" That is a line from Jesus, bro, when they said good teacher. If Jesus is saying, "Don't even call me a good teacher," what the freak are you worshiping saints for, bro? That is not of God. It's disgusting. It's evil. It's wicked.
How's that not a knife?
Okay, I had to make a video about this because look at the detail on that creature. That is crazy. This looks way too real to be AI.
For the first time ever, athletes are refusing to eat American food. Norway has shipped 1,000 kilograms of food to the World Cup because they don't trust U.S. groceries. Norway avoids petroleum-dyed fruit that never rots. U.S. oranges are often coated in citrus red number 2, a petroleum-based dye and human carcinogen, and treated with ammonia, coal tar, and morpholine, a wax binder banned. But here's the shocking part. Even after rinsing, unwashed fruit still tests positive for imosol, while a simple baking soda wash removes 95% of the fungicide residue.
Okay, this video is insane because are you telling me this is AI? Are you seriously telling me this is AI? Because it's clearly not. Look at the shadows.
You really have to be on them.
I don't think we were supposed to watch television and take on all the problems of the world. I don't think the body is equipped for that. The truth is, all media is a misconception. Anytime you place your life outside of yourself, you suffer grave consequences. Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to use the computer, but don't let the computer use you. You've seen The Matrix. There's a war going on. The battlefields are in the mind, and the prize is your soul. I don't celebrate birthdays because counting days just keeps you trapped in time. I'd rather focus on the path ahead. In the future, it will be unconscionable to claim ownership of another's creation. But we need to start these conversations now before it's too late.
Rolo's better.
Why do we get sick? The body was not designed to be sick. Birds doesn't get sick. Elephant doesn't get sick. He needs no vet. The lion doesn't need a vet. Neither does a giraffe or any of the natural animals. Why do we get sick? There has been a violation that is costing us our life today. Because of the violation, I become stressed. I become extremely stressed. After that, I die. What is the violation? The violation comes with creation, the understanding of it. The violation is when we have forgot or dismissed the ecclesiastics. When it is said, the herbs offer the healing of the nation, that the food that I have been trained to eat have turned me against the very God that I claim to worship.
Mind tricks you fall for daily. Grocery store floors. The floor tiles in expensive aisles are engineered smaller, so your shopping cart wheels click faster. This tricks your brain into thinking you are walking too fast, causing you to slow down and buy more. Fast food logos. Red and yellow color combinations are not random marketing choices. Psychologists prove these exact colors trigger a neurological response that accelerates your heart rate and forces your brain to feel hunger. Price tags. Stores remove the dollar sign from menus and price tags because seeing the currency symbol activates the pain center inside your brain. It's only a psychology trick to fool you into spending more money.
Most people don't realize this, but your ears aren't just ears. They're mapped. The older systems, meridian lines and acupuncture, show us that specific points on the ear are linked to different organs and the nervous system. For instance, some people specifically pierce the top of the ear to help with migraines. When you pierce through these areas, you're not just going through skin, you're engaging points meant to connect to something else. Acupuncture uses these same points to help the body. So what happens when we put metal through them and leave it there permanently? In the past, people didn't just randomly alter their bodies. There was always a reason. Now, multiple piercings have become the norm, yet most people never stop to consider the effect they might have. Once you know what these points are connected to, it changes everything.
Once again, Trump has been exposed and he has been caught. I mean, you can't deny this video. There's literally aliens around Trump. And yet people are going to say this is AI.
Normal things that were once banned. 7-Up. For nearly 2 decades, the company mixed actual lithium into their soft drink formula to market the product as a mood-altering medicine. The government officially banned the psychiatric chemical additive from the recipe in 1948. Soccer. In the Middle Ages, King Edward II banned the sport across London because the chaotic matches caused massive violent riots and broke building windows. Sliced bread. During World War II, the United States government officially banned the sale of pre-sliced bread to conserve industrial steel and wax paper packaging for the military.
Have you ever been to Toilet World?
No, what the fuck is Toilet World?
Have you never in your life had a dream where you're like trying to find a bathroom or you're in a bathroom and all of the toilets are disgusting?
Never.
Many people have. That's Toilet World. And it's often attached to the spooky mall world. I think it's because while we're asleep, sometimes we need to pee. So your body's gonna give you a dream where you're like, I need the bathroom and I'm trying to find it, but I'm not gonna use this one and piss my bed because all the toilets are disgusting.
Y'all need to let me know if y'all have been to Toilet World before. Or Mall World. Let us know, whichever one.
Who's at 135? Is that you, Zach?
Okay, this video is absolutely insane. This video was leaked, and watch this. This is crazy. Like, look at that thing. The way it just lands. Like, what?
Hiding in the fucking back alley.
Extinct animals coming back in 2028, Part 2. The dire wolf. A biotech company has already engineered the first live canine hybrids carrying the exact physical traits of this prehistoric apex predator, the moa. Scientists are mapping the ancient DNA of this 12-foot-tall, 500-pound giant flightless bird to resurrect it in New Zealand. The passenger pigeon. Geneticists are splicing preserved DNA into modern pigeons to bring back the extinct bird, the aurochs. Researchers are using DNA mapping to recreate the massive, terrifying wild ancestor of all modern cattle.
What did bro do? All the other fish are literally scared of him. Somebody look at this.
Why did nearly every ancient civilization on Earth build pyramids? Think about it. Egypt built pyramids, the Maya built pyramids, China built pyramids, Sudan built pyramids, Cambodia built pyramids. Even civilizations separated by oceans and thousands of years seemed obsessed with the exact same shape. And that's where the mystery begins. Because according to history, many of these cultures never met, never traded, and in some cases didn't even know the others existed. Yet somehow they all arrived at the same idea, the pyramid. In Egypt, the Great Pyramid was built around 2500 BC. At nearly the same time, the ancient city of Kerala in Peru was constructing pyramids on the other side of the planet. Then there's Sudan, a country containing more pyramids than Egypt, and China has enormous pyramid tombs hidden near Xi'an, some as large as city blocks. But here's what makes it even stranger. Many of these pyramids were aligned with the stars, not with nearby cities, not with the sky, almost as if ancient civilizations around the world were following the same blueprint the same knowledge, or the same forgotten tradition. So the question is, did civilizations across the world somehow discover the same idea independently, or were they all inheriting knowledge from something much older?
Okay, I don't know if this is real, but this looks very legit to me. And if this is real, this is absolutely insane. Okay, so apparently Trump has met with the Galactic Federation, as you can see. I mean, look at that. That doesn't look like AI at all. Look at Trump. Look at Trump.
It isn't an accident. The food you crave is designed that way. Food companies discovered something called the bliss point, the perfect balance of sugar, fat, and salt that keeps you wanting more. Not because you're hungry, but because your brain is being triggered. Every bite releases dopamine, the same chemical linked to addiction. So instead of feeling full, you keep eating. More snacks, more cravings, more consumption, all carefully engineered, not to satisfy you, but to keep you coming back. And the more you eat, the more you want. So what do you think? Are you really choosing what you eat, or is it choosing you?
I don't know, man.
Simulation theory. Are we currently in a simulation?
I think this is more of a realm that was created by an entity that is a project. 90% of our DNA is junk DNA. They know that there's other entities that we've been spliced with. That's most of our DNA. Bob Lazar, a profound UFO researcher, worked at Area 51. He said years ago that we are referred to as containers.
For the spirit or soul?
Correct, because we are regenerated over and over again. But they wipe our memory and then put us back into the simulation, if you will.
Products made successful because you used them wrong. Play-Doh. It was never meant to be a toy. Manufacturers engineered the compound as a wallpaper cleaner to strip coal soot off living room walls because homes were heated by burning coal, leaving a black residue they could not remove. When almost bankrupt, they noticed kids playing with it and pivoted their marketing. Listerine. It was originally a floor cleaner. Medical developers formulated this liquid in the 19th century as a surgical antiseptic and floor disinfectant to kill bacteria. Sales only exploded decades later when they rebranded the exact same chemical mixture to target bad breath. Bubble wrap sheets. Designers originally created it as a trendy three-dimensional textured wallpaper. When the wall fashion trend failed completely, they pivoted to protect IBM computer shipments who had a need for the material.
You've been caught, you've been caught, you've been caught. Once again, the alien impact exposes you. So if you haven't seen what's all trending over social media, here you go. He's been exposed.
Who's saying that?
I've been to Israel. I went there. I was told, oh, how great it is. You know, they took me around, showed me all these great places. I also had a friend that was visiting his family in the West Bank. And he kept being like, come see me, come see me. I really want to show you around and show you what they do. The IDF wouldn't let me go. I could have maybe like kind of gone off, snug off by myself, but it was like they flat out wouldn't take me over to the guy. I'm like, no, I really want to go see my friend. He's saying he's safe. Like, oh no, they're dirty terrorists, rats, you'll get killed. And that is when I started going, something's not right.
Corporate secrets they do not want you to know. Part 2. Coca-Cola. The red can typography hides a perfect graphic silhouette of the Danish national flag inside the letters O and L. Designers secretly hid this map emblem to subconsciously trigger global consumer trust. Wendy's. The ruffles on the cartoon girl collar spell out the word mom. Graphic artists disguised this lettering to subconsciously trick your brain into associating their fast food with comforting home-cooked meals. Disney. Engineers created custom paint shades called Go Away Green and Bye Bye Blue. They use these colors to camouflage objects they don't want you to see, causing your brain to treat fences, utility doors, and even building as invisible blank space.
We have breaking news. Mysterious lights spotted in our skies.
The lights are moving over Southern California. We're going live to our reporter.
Witnesses say these lights just appeared and are drifting slowly. Experts are investigating. Thank you. We'll continue to follow this developing story.
You guys do seances. Have you guys ever come across people that make some type of communication with their loved one?
Yeah. Jake and I talk about people who are grieving and they want to speak to somebody who passed away. I'll tell them, like, you're the vessel to speak to them. here are some things you can do. Meditate. Think about that loved one. Have that conversation with them as you're falling asleep, and you may have that experience.
Do you think that they may have gone in with that intent, which can bring in experience?
They may be looking with an idea and intent that they want to make a certain connection, and they will not make that connection, but they'll make a connection with somebody else that they were not expecting.
Secret things your body does. Your nose. It is always completely visible in your field of vision every single second you are awake. Your brain simply uses a subconscious filter to actively erase the visual object from your awareness. Your eyes. They do not see the world upright. Your eyes flip every incoming light wave completely upside down. Your brain must constantly use processing power to flip the image back over. Your ears. A tiny muscle inside your middle ear automatically contracts when you speak. This instantly dampens the internal volume so your own voice does not deafen your eardrums. Normal things with a hidden design. Toothpaste tubes. Look at the solid colored square printed on the bottom plastic fold. These are not secret chemical codes. They are highly precise eye marks engineered for factory assembly lasers to locate the exact millisecond to cut and seal the tube shut. Blue jeans. The copper rivets stamped onto your front pocket corners are not fashion decoration. These metal studs are structurally engineered to stop heavy denim from tearing at the seams under intense stress. Plastic bottle caps. Look inside your soda lid. Most contain clear plastic discs, which act as a highly engineered gas barrier. Without this hidden layer, carbon dioxide slowly escapes through the hard plastic pores, turning carbonated drinks flat.
Your plastic bottle could be the problem. If you have to drink out of plastic because you're at an event or whatever, try to make sure it's not a warm bottle so it hasn't been like sitting in the sun for hours and hours and hours, because as it gets warm, it releases more microplastics and more chemicals into the water. So when you're eating food, if you are eating out of, say, the takeout, put it on a plate and warm it up. Don't ever warm up that plastic. And when you store food in the fridge, put it in a glass container or a metal container. But don't ever leave the food in the plastic and put it in the fridge. These are simple things you can control. You could also limit sort of your exposure to dust, because dust has microplastics. You can try to wear more cotton fabrics, less synthetic fabrics, because they shed less microplastics. Again, don't stress. There's only so much you can control.
This has to be one of the best Bigfoot videos I've ever seen. I mean, listen to the sound when it's walking. That's obviously not a person in a suit. Look at the size of that thing.
So apparently this is why movies cost billions of dollars to make. Somebody look at this. That's amazing.
Breaking news from Nevada. An Egyptian tomb has been discovered. This incredible find could rewrite history. We're going to get a closer look inside. Stay with us for live updates.
Okay, this ship is absolutely massive. This is probably one of the craziest UFOs I've ever seen. There is no way that this can be AI. This is definitely legit. I mean, look at the lights coming out of it.
Designs that hide a secret. Your smartphone panel. The glass is engineered to emit a specific wavelength of high-intensity light that mimics daytime solar rays. When you scroll your device in a pitch-black room, this specific design tricks the microscopic skin mites living inside your hair follicles into thinking it is safe to crawl out onto your face to mate. Public restroom doors. The large bottom gaps are intentionally built to eliminate your privacy. This engineered discomfort forces your brain to speed up your biological functions to empty the stall faster and reduce facility wait times. Fast food ice machines. The hidden tubes inside commercial soda fountains are virtually impossible to clean. Because of this damp environment, health inspectors regularly find that restaurant ice cubes contain more bacteria than a clean toilet bowl. Most unique families on Earth. The De Silva family. The family with 6 fingers. The Shamikia Morris family. The mom tattooed her son at 6 months. The Trapp family. The tallest family in the world.
Oh, I could have just threw a knife him and fucking changed it.
The Selman family. The family was born with heterochromia.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
The Vasiliev family. The mother holds the record for most births, 69 children. The Gomez family. The hairiest family in the world.
Make sure, if you're new here,
I'm warning you, you're about to see some crazy shit. Keep your eye on the red dot above if you're ready to face your inner demons. Don't pay attention to me, red dot, stay focused. The faces shown to the left and right here are all perfectly normal people. But don't look at them, keep your focus steady on the red dot and your mind will slowly turn them into monsters. The flashed face distortion effect occurs when two faces are rapidly alternated while you fixate on a central point, keeping the faces right on the outskirts of your peripheral vision. Instead of seeing normal faces, the brain exaggerates differences between one face and the next, making them appear super distorted. This happens due to adaptive face perception, where the brain naturally overcompensates contrast to distinguish facial features more effectively. And only happens when you keep the faces on the edges of your peripheral vision, which causes your brain to sort of fill in the blanks, resulting them morphing into some unsettling looking creatures. But redirect your focus back on the faces and they turn right back into regular people. Don't believe me? Watch this again and look at the faces this time.
During slavery, people prayed that they found this fruit. The fruit was so important that some people would starve without it. The fruit is called Asimina trilobite, and it's found growing wild in the forests of the USA. It tastes like a tropical mix of mango and banana. During the Underground Railroad, the fruit kept enslaved Africans from starving on their journeys up north. It was a high-calorie superfood that provided critical nourishment when conventional food was unavailable or too dangerous to acquire. This wasn't just a fruit, it was survival.